East of the valley, and in moments like this, other valley fire departments help to support the Wildland crews. Are they helping right now down in Kearney, and are they headed that way? Celeste is live with more on that. Good morning, Celeste.
Hey, good morning, Andrea and Rick, and good morning, everyone at home. This is a McLeod right here. This is just one of the tools that they keep on hand with the Mesa Fire Department. Interesting to note, a lot of the fire departments right here in the valley, they actually help support some of the wildland firefighters who are in and around, maybe this fire here down in southern Arizona, central Arizona area in Kearney. So interesting to note as well, this is a truck, brush truck, they actually keep on hand, and some of the gear that they have right here. Forrest Smith with Mesa Fire Department, he actually is going to give us some information on exactly how you guys support some of these crews out there.
Well, typically what we do is we'll wait till we get the call out from these different communities in their need of help. And so if they reach out to us, many of our departments here in the valley are prepared to mobilize and go up north to help. Typically when we're supporting these departments up north, we're giving them support in their towns and some of the outlying areas to support them and backfill some of the needs that they have in the communities.
So potentially protecting some of the homes in the neighborhoods.
That's correct. What we'll do is somewhat what we do here in our wildland urban interface and in our communities that have these pristine deserts nearby. We'll teach people about protecting their own property, plus we're on standby to make sure we're hitting some fires if they happen to break out in our area.
Can you walk us through some of the equipment that you have right here?
Sure thing. What your viewers see here is a lot of equipment that we see from our hotshot crews. And one thing I have to comment on our hotshot crews, the men and women who are working in the wildland world are definitely have an excellent work ethic and work hard. The command staff up there do an excellent job. Yeah. And so the equipment we have here allows us to be able to do some of the same type of activities. As your viewers can see, we have a chainsaw. You have a person as a sawyer who uses a saw like that in the wildland world. This tool here that looks almost like an axe, so there's tools like that called Pulaskis that are used. We've got these water packs right here that carry somewhat of like a soap substance that allows us to get better penetration. And if you were to pan over to our firefighter here, Dan is wearing typical brush gear, and this is what you'll see a lot of the wildland and hotshot crews wearing to give them protection. And again, they're working in some temperatures that are extremely hot, lots of bugs, bees, and the conditions are just brutal. And so the type of fitness that they have to be able to do the work they do is extremely
let's talk a little bit about what he's wearing, because typically you see structure firefighters wearing something that's a lot heavier, thicker, but this is very thin. What's the material and how does it protect them? Because obviously you have the heat coming off the fire that they're battling, and then you also have the heat from the sun that we're experiencing with these very high temperatures.
Oh, exactly. So it's a lightweight material, and this is what a lot of times we recommend people wear, long sleeve, light cotton material. A lot of the materials cotton or Nomex. As you see, it also has a helmet for protection, because you do have a great deal of items that can fall from trees and the such. And so also things to be able to protect his face. He'll wear sometimes masks to protect his breathing. And again, they don't have the opportunity to wear SCBAs or self-contained breathing apparatus to protect themselves. Out here, they have to pretty much filter their face with certain masks and such. So again, when you add that onto the amount of activity they have to do, it's strenuously hard work.
And then real quick, because we have to wrap up here right now, but you guys actually protect the wildland urban interface. We have a lot of areas out in Mesa around town that people kind of build homes out where it's you're in the middle of really the desert. Right. What can you tell people about how to protect themselves? Tips for the summertime?
Well, typically if you live in an area, make sure that you have an abatement area, a safe area around your home. But for those of us who are traveling and out in these areas, make sure that you don't discard cigarettes out in some of these areas. Make sure that if you have your car break down, or if you want to stop and sightsee, do not pull in high grassy area, because just the heat from your engine and undercarriage can cause a fire. And also observe the laws that are going on with regard to fire restrictions and campfires, as well as not going out and shooting, because we find with some of these types of rounds, the tracer rounds could also cause fire. So really observe the laws that are out there, and in general, don't do anything in these wildland areas that can generate a spark and cause a fire.
Okay, great. Forrest Smith, thank you so much. Appreciate your time. They sound simple, guys, but they're extremely important and pretty good reminders as well. Back to you.
Yeah.
All right, Celeste.
Thank you, Celeste.
Meanwhile, Anita Roman joins us with the latest on evacuation.